Hiya, come on in. Oh, it's lovely to see you. We've got an abundance of sketches to send you on your way and out into the real world all smiley and happy. So sit back and enjoy the wireless show. And when we say abundance, we mean 3. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Philip Stein. Those who know me call me Philip Stein. I'm an investigative journalist, or investnalist, if you've no time for 2 words, when one that sounds vaguely amusing will do. Each week, I'll be investigating a pipingly scalding topic straight from the truth oven. Bring your verbal oven gloves, or it'll take the skin right off your face. This week, I'll be investigating immigration. Immigration is a hot potato. It's a jacket potato with your choice of 2 fillings. Of course, potatoes themselves are not native to this shore. That just goes to show how complex this issue is. Even the Great British Spud is not one of us. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not a racist. Immigration has done a lot for this country. Lenny Henry and Piri Piri Chicken are just 2 examples that I can think of right now. Like most people I've spoken to online, I presumed immigration was invented by feminists in the late 1970s, but it actually goes back a lot further. The first immigrants came to these lands long before baby Jesus was born, although they probably didn't use his future birth as a date of any importance unless they could see the future, which statistically is unlikely. These immigrants were Homo sapien, but they were not native. The natives at that time were a group known as Neanderthals. This immigrant population died due to reasons that I did not have time to investigate. The next immigrants arrived in 1066 when the Normans invaded, but the Normans came from a place called Normanland, and their leader was William the Conqueror. Today, many people, myself included, would regard William as an English name, but it is not. It is Normanlandish, which got me pondering, how many other English names are from foreign countries? But enough of me talking. In order to pick up next month's benefits, I needed to investigate. I needed to speak with an immigrant. You, sir, what's it like being an immigrant?
I don't know, really. No, don't know what to tell you, mate.
Don't or won't?
Well, my great-granddad were Irish, but they buried him before I met him.
Do you want Sharia law?
I don't know. What kind of music does she make?
What is your view on the EU?
Look, mate, can you just sign for this parcel? It's for number 48.
Talking with that immigrant really made me think. These aren't just numbers on an abacus. These are human beings, but not the kind of beans you eat, not without consequences. I didn't know what to think about immigration. Truth be told, I feel uncomfortable when I'm on the bus and someone talks a language I don't understand. I mean, how am I to know they're not talking about the comical angle my ears are at? But then, on the other hand, I do love pizza. Well, that's all we have time for this week on Philip Stein Investigates. Next week, I'll be investigating cold callers and asking the question, if they're so cold, why don't they just put on a jumper? Until next time, stay alive. Good morning. You're through to We Lather, You Slather massage parlour. Enrique speaking. How may I help?
I'm ringing with an inquiry, Squire. Perhaps you can help me.
Certainly, sir. How may I be of assistance?
See, what I want to know is, how dirty are your girls?
Oh, very dirty, sir. Filthy. Like an abandoned shopping precinct.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Rest assured, sir, all of our girls are borderline putrid. I know for a fact that Lena hasn't cut her toenails in over a fortnight.
Oh, no, that's what I'm talking about.
Was that everything, sir?
Well, there was some. See, I've got some requests, and I wanted to see if your girls, your filthy, naughty, dirty girls, will be able to service those requests. You see what I'm saying, don't you, Squire?
Oh, absolutely, sir. And all information discussed is strictly confidential.
Well, see, what I want to know is, your girls, would they be willing to, would they make me an omelette using out-of-date eggs?
I'm sure we can accommodate that, sir. Monica used to work at the kitchen in Whitby.
Filthy bitch.
Precisely. Is that everything, sir?
Well, there was. I mean, that first one, that was vanilla. That was just starters, Squire. See, now what I'd really be into is, almost don't want to say it. It's so dirty. I mean, it's filth.
Please go ahead, sir. I am a professional.
What I want to know is, would your girls, would they ring up my geography teacher from school and tell him I spat on his car in 1999?
Oh, you are a naughty boy, aren't you, sir?
Yeah. I'm disgusting, Squire. I'll tell you, sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I think, what an absolute piece of shit. I should just go stick my head in the microwave and press... What? I'm on the phone, Mum. Sorry about that, Squire.
Not at all.
I appreciate your understanding. Not many people would think like you do.
Well, I understand. I'm pretty dirty myself, you know.
You do sound quite degenerate, I can tell.
You know, sometimes my wife thinks I'm cleaning the car. You know what I'm actually doing?
What are you doing?
I'm photoshopping pictures of my head onto images of nude Raphaelite paintings and statues.
You filthy bastard. Actually, there was something else I wanted to ask you before, Squire, but I was too nervous to say. Perhaps I could run it by you now.
Go right ahead, sir. We're all friends here.
Do you think one of your girls could she? Oh, I still want to say it. Could she come round to my mum's? I mean my house. Could she come round to my house and could she run me a nice hot bath and make me a cup of tea and hold me in her arms and tell me everything's gonna be all right?
You vile piece of shit. No, they certainly could not. This, sir, is a respectable massage parlour. You turd. Good day, sir.
Hello, listeners, and welcome again to another edition of Past Meets Present. In this week's segment, we have two titans of television grabbing molten culture by its greasy soiled lapels and giving it a jolly good shakedown. In a section we around the station have nicknamed Geordie Jivin', we have Jimmy Nail and Geoff from Byker Grove giving us an insight into their philosophy. Take it away, chaps.
Does he love me? I want to know. How can I tell if he loves me so? Is it in his eyes, Jim? No, Geoff. You'll be deceived. What about his size, like? No. He'll make believe. If you want to know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss. That's where it is, like. Hug him. Squeeze him tight. Find out what you want to know. If it's love, if it really is, it's there, in his kiss. How about the way he acts, Jim? No, that's not the way. And you're not listening to all I say. If you want to know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss. That's where it is. Surely it's the way he acts, though, Jim. How many times? No, that's not the way. And you're not listening to a word I say, you bastard. If you want to know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss. That's where it is.
I am absolutely speechless. That was stunning. Thank you, chaps. You've done us proud. On that note, I'd just like to say to my beautiful wife of 35 years, Margaret, who has borne me three wonderful children, that if you leave the dehumidifier on overnight one more time, I will end you. We'll see you again next week. I'm your host, Generic White Male.
Well, that's all we've got time for this week. You're welcome. We'll see you again soon. Ta-ta for now.